You need a Pochettino or Tuchel. But they will decide the game. Southgate ain't the one, mate. Don't get me wrong, mate. I ain't gonna lie, Southgate ain't the one. Like, no matter who you have in that team, yeah, like, how can you have a front line that good with Foden and Grealish and then have a back line of Maguire and Thingy? Like, at the end of the day, and what annoyed me the most, yeah, they didn't even play on a counter-attack. Like, we didn't force on the counter-attack. We literally let them have it. Like, let them have it.
What did you make of Mount coming on when we're down?
Mate, I'm a Chelsea season ticket holder, home and away, yeah. I love Mount. Mate, for England, he's nothing. For England, Mount is nothing. Like, and I'll stick by this. Harry Kane, he's not a big game player. Name me one game for Spurs and one game for England. Big game, he's performed. He hasn't. Like, mate, that team, yeah, he's taken them so far. Like, gutted.
Do you think there's a lot of youth in that side? Do you think that in the next tournament, whether it's the Euros, whether it's a World Cup, do you think maybe another manager? Do you think someone can take us and lead us to glory?
It comes down to a manager. Like, Chelsea fan for years. I watched Lampard, I watched Tuchel. There's no difference in that squad, but Tuchel won as the Champions League. It comes down to your manager. Mate, you need a manager to see the game off. And that's my opinion. You know what I mean? You need a manager, mate. Like, I like Southgate, Crawley boys, where I'm from, but he ain't got much on it. He ain't got much on him.
Did you want to see more attacking talent on that pitch, or do you think Southgate got it right?
I think, to be honest, most England fans will probably question why Raheem Sterling come on the pitch. Like, Raheem has performed for Southgate, but when you think about the two flights he's had back from Qatar and back, and you've got someone like Jack Grealish, he's not an unknown player. He cost Man City £100 million, and he's trained all week with England, yet he gets 96 minutes brought onto the pitch. I think you're in your right as an England fan to question why. I think, you know, international management, it's a rare breed. I was saying it earlier to my pal, you know, you've got to be a rare breed to be an international manager, and in all honesty, what other English manager out there right now would take the job? You know, you look at someone like Eddie Howe, would he take the England job? I don't think so. You know, he's on a good time at Newcastle at the moment, and I just would like to see a little bit more conviction from England, and ultimately that does come down to Southgate. So yes, I would like to see him stay at the moment because I don't see a better option for England, but questions do need to be asked tactically about him.
Alex, Josh, you're smiling. The heartbreak, but you're still smiling.
Of course we're smiling.
That might be the best I've ever seen England play. Honestly, it might be. Like, I'm a bit of a fair weather England fan, to be fair, and that was, honestly, I'm proud of how well they played. Like,
I think the ref, I don't think he managed it well. I think maybe it went to VAR for the penalties. I think they've done us in.
Normal time. That's just a joke, isn't it? Like,
their first goal was a penalty. Was a foul all day long. But I think 4 years' time we'll be better. We'll be better 4 years' time.
Bellingham, Foden, Saka, all still really young. Bellingham's going to be a joke in about 4 years' time.
Yeah, the only players we might lose are Walker and Shaw and Kane. But we've got players coming through. You've got like Trent and James. Left back might be a bit dodgy, but we'll be there. We'll be there.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
He started resting players for the Euros. That's what he started doing. So the Euros is coming home. It's coming home.
We talk about that. The Euros, only a matter of years away. It's not far. Do you want to see Gareth Southgate in charge of that tournament?
I didn't before the tournament, you know, actually, but you can't argue with how we performed in the tournament. Like, we would. Every decision was spot on. Maybe bring on a Grealish. When you bring on Grealish, bring on Wilson as well and just go for it.
When it was 1-1, maybe, yeah. When it was 1-1, bring him on, but
it's a bit
the
late.
Euros, we got to follow him. Like, I don't think there's anyone better we can have following him.
Who's going to come in and do better? I mean, yeah.
I can have Poch, but it'll take Poch maybe a year or two to get him into them, and then we're looking at a World Cup, but we want to win the Euros. So stay with Southgate, and we'll see how we get on.
And it's coming home for the Euros, right?
It's coming home.
Yeah.
It's coming home. It's coming home.
Everyone's going to point their finger to Kane and go, oh, penalty missed. But I think that team is going to come again in 4 years' time. Euros, 2 years' time, 4 years' time. So ultimately you look at a penalty, but I don't think we done anything wrong. I think the referee, it's odd decisions that are being made and we get it wrong.
Do you want to see Southgate in charge for the next tournament?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't think there's any reason what I see today that means we'll change our decision making in terms of what we do in terms of manager. Would you change manager if you lost one game on a really fine margin like that? So that's me.
It's horrible. It's horrible. We didn't deserve that. It's heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking.
Where do you think it went wrong?
It didn't. We just like the penalty. That's where it went wrong. But we're unlucky. We're unlucky. I'm gutted, mate.
Now we normally see Kane step up and bury those chances, don't we? is
you
it
can't blame
heartbreaking seeing
You
missing?
can't- No, it's just like, it's one of them things. Like, Southgate's not to blame, Kane's not to blame. It's literally one of them things. No, like, overreaction. Just, we're gutted. We should have won. We was the better team. It is what it is.
Do you want to see Southgate in charge for the next tournament?
100%. There's no one better out there. Like, he gets the players. He gets what it is to be English. He gets what it is to be like the manager of England. He's the perfect man. Like, no overreactions after this. We was the better team. We were so unlucky. Like, everyone just relax. It is what it is. We went to the semi-final last time, quarter-final like this time that we should have won. Final of the Euros. It is what it is. Like, we're unlucky. That's literally it. There's no more to it. It's literally, in these competitions, you need a little bit of luck, and we didn't get our luck.
Do you want to see him in charge for the next tournament?
Mate, who else are we going to get? Let's leave it to it. I mean, the guy before you said Tuchel and Pochettino. Don't get me wrong, Tuchel's not bad, but Pochettino, he's pretty much like a failed manager. Tuchel, what are we going to get for that?